Wonderful Wednesday, the third one of January 2024. Yes, of the whole new year. And we left off with Noor's Secret Library. I think we only had one more page. I thought we had much more, but let's knock this out. And then my son chose another book that we just went to the library today and checked out 22 new books. So let's see what this one says. So now remember, this is about children teenagers, adolescents, who started a secret basement library in Syria in the midst of war. They said it's a good idea to get people's minds off of war because they said books don't fight with each other like people do. Can you think of some fights that you all have had, maybe arguments, disagreements from years before, maybe in 2023? Grab a book, get lost in a book, and let that be your conflict resolution tool. So you don't have to bicker, and everybody has disagreements and all of that, but you can have peace and stay away from war, at least in your heart and mind. Okay. So here's a great picture. Oh, yeah. Notice the countenance. It says, for years now, Noor and Amir's hidden library remained the best kept secret in town. The children talked to their books and their books listened to them. I just gave someone a beautiful journal. I love to give those as gifts. And it was their birthday. There's something about pouring out your thoughts, your heart, your emotions in writing, right? And then looking back and reading the pages of your own creation from what you have been experiencing. Well, the books listened to them. Their secret library had become a safe port in a sea of war. The hope it brought carried them from the darkness of destruction into a bright new dawn. So find something that can carry you through the darkness of despair so that you can reignite hope, reignite faith, reignite strength for the coming days, because we don't know, but you have to have an outlet and something that will fuel your belief. About Syria. No, I know I can't read all about this, but I can bring it close. Okay. Syria's capital, Damascus, is one of the oldest cities in the world. It is called Al-Sham in Arabic. The Ummad Mosque in Damascus is considered the fourth holiest site in Islam. It is located next to the famous Hamid Ya Souk, which sells clothes, handicrafts, fabrics, spices, candied fruit, and delicious ice cream. The Syrian city of Aleppo is famous for its pistachio nuts and laurel soaps, which help improve skin conditions. Yummy, 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 right? Even in the midst of sickness, you can have great potions to help you feel better and look better. But it's mostly important how you feel within. Roses from Damascus are used for perfumes and jams, and a beautiful cloth called damask is named after the city. Syria's national flower is the jasmine, didn't know it, and its national tree is the olive tree. I believe someone just received some smell good at the celebration, peach mixed with jasmine. Yeah, didn't know jasmine was the national flower for Syria. So that's something to think about. Think about and surround yourself with smell good. Date palms grow by the Euphrates River. Fruit trees such as almonds, apricots, plums, and pomegranates grow by the Barada River. Syria also grows cotton and spices. The Syrian desert, called Badiat al-Sham in Arabic, is the 10th largest desert in the world. It extends beyond Syria into Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and Iraq. Yeah, It is home to snakes, lizards, gazelles. Hey, that's my grandmother's, well, my paternal grandmother's name, Gazelle, which is graceful and fast. Speed. It has speed. The jerboas, jumping desert rodents that can run 24 kilometers, about 15 miles per hour. Wow. Arabic is the official language of Syria, but Kurdish, Armenian, Hebrew, and Syriac are also spoken. The majority of Syrians are Muslims, 87%, living alongside Christian and Jewish minorities. And here you see a map. Emir means, that name means prince in Arabic. Baba means dead. The Friday prayer, Muslims community prayer held in mosques at midday, called Salat al-Jama'ah in Arabic. Shell, a container filled with explosives that is sent flying through the air as a weapon. Souk is the market, and means mother. Ali means mother of Ali, a respectful way of addressing people who are parents in Arabic. 8 famous libraries in the Middle East. You had the Library of King Ashurbanipal from Nineveh, the world's largest city at the time, held clay tablets of 2 of the world's most ancient stories, the Epic of Creation and the Epic of Gilgamesh. The libraries of King Nebuchadnezzar in Babylon helped the city become a hub of arts and learning. Remember Daniel, Meshach, Abednego, right? Meshach, Abednego. And, well, Daniel's name was Belteshazzar, right? The Great Library of Alexandria in Egypt. Oh, it looked like we'll just only have time for the one book, so we'll go to a new book tomorrow. The Library of Ugarit, located in modern-day Syria, held the Baal cycle tablets, which were the epic poems of the Canaanites. The Royal Library of Antioch in ancient Syria was commissioned by Antiochus the Great, a successor to Alexander the Great. It became a hub of research and philosophy. 4th century, the Imperial Library of Constantinople, now Istanbul, preserved the knowledge of the ancient Greeks and Romans for almost 1,000 years. And 8th century, the House of Wisdom in Baghdad, founded by the Caliph Harun al-Rashid, housed his many manuscripts, welcomed scientific research, and opened a translation department where books in Greek, Latin, Persian, and Sanskrit were translated into Arabic. And the House of Wisdom in Cairo held over 100,000 volumes. The medieval historian described it as a wonder of the world. The historian was Ibn Abi Ta'i. Well, anyway, those were famous libraries. Now, we don't have to go all the way to the Middle East. We could just go to our neighborhood library. And the illustrator and author, let's see if we can grab some information. Oh, well, look, you can read this later on about the real secret library, culture, and war. The author's note: the story is inspired by a true event during the Syrian war in Lebanon between 1975 and 76. I found myself hiding in the basement for several months with my family to stay safe from bombs. All 12 families from our building spent every night in the caretaker's basement. Wow. And we could read some more detail about the author. That's her picture, Wafa. And then we can pick up some information about the illustrator. She feels very connected to Nora's story. Looking back in childhood in communist Romania, she remembered living in fear and using art and books to escape reality. And I'm going to let you look at this so you can expand. So that's what's the whole point of books, so that we can express ourselves, we can get lost, we can get smart, we can get stronger. So happy reading, happy writing, happy discovery about yourself, and spread knowledge and hope to one another. All right. Have a good evening.